Jim, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to induct you into the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame. It's kind of special because I think this year I spent more time at the bowling alley than I ever have. Not bowling, watching my granddaughters for Jamestown High School. Jim, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Anybody with 62, 300 games, that's quite an honor.
Thank you.
And your ring.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Sorry, I can still see the target, but when I read, I have to put these in. I wanted to bring a new joke tonight, but Ed, he told all the ones I was going to. But I do have one. I have to apologize to my friends and family because they know it, but it's kind of a simple one, really. How many psychiatrists does it take to change a light bulb? Anybody know? Just one, but the light bulb's got to really want to change. Anyway, that was mostly for me, not you, sorry. But anyway, I want to congratulate all the other inductees on all their fine accomplishments. I want to thank a good friend of mine from Fredonia, Andy Elfman, who nominated me quite a few years ago, I guess, when I used to live and bowl in Fredonia. I'd like to thank Tyler, Kevin, and Ed for taking time out of their busy schedule to come down here and share this special occasion with all of us. And again, my family and friends at the table, I really appreciate you being here for this special time. I'd like to introduce my family really quick. My mom, Jenny Thompson, thank you for letting me bowl all those games at State Lanes and 10-pin and running me all over the place when I was a young boy. It really helped me out. I love you. And my sister, Mary, as they alluded to, I own Jamestown Bowling Company now. It'll be 20 years in October, and she's been there all 20 years with me, and I could have never have run the place without her. She's my right-hand girl. Thank you. Love you. My daughter, Chelsea, who is also a very good bowler, although she's taking time off from bowling right now. She's attending freshman at Niagara University, doing very well. I'm super proud of her. She went to state sectionals her last 2 years of high school at Frontier in Hamburg, averaged 208 her senior year. So, but she's doing great at college. I'm super proud of her. Chelsea, love you. Now we're down to my son, Chad. You might have heard of him. He's 15, had the highest average in Western New York this past season. And a freshman, 15 years old, 232 average. So he's coming along pretty good. He's also going to the States in a couple weeks in Syracuse. He's bowling for Frontier. He made the All-Star team at sectionals at Thruway Lanes last Friday. And he also just won a tournament in Erie. He beat a touring pro, Mike Machuga, the final match. So that's pretty good for 15. Also, I can't forget my fiancée, Mary Beadle, for understanding what I do for a living and all the traveling I do with my son bowling, because I'm not home much. So, love you, Mary. Also like to thank the late Bucky Capolino for giving me my first job at a bowling center. I fell in love with the business there, and I've basically been in it for 38 years. Like I said, this October, I'll be 20 years at JBC. And I'm lucky that something I love to do, I get up every day, and I look forward to going to work, and it's really a great way to have a life. It's awesome. I don't have to punch a clock, nobody to answer to. It's really great. I get to help out the bowlers, whether it be with their game or in the pro shop, and I really enjoy what I do. I don't bowl as much as I used to, but my kids are great bowling, and I enjoy watching them bowl and seeing them mature to the next level. So I like to be remembered as a good bowler, but I'd also like to be remembered as I gave something back to the game, and I kept the sport alive in a Jamestown area. So that's all I have today. Thank you very much. Take care. Guess I better take this with me, huh?